This is just a survivor leader check-in for anyone that is like following or watching me or whatever. I know it's not many, but I'm here, I'm trying. So yesterday was really rough, and I'm being real and transparent about this, okay? I know I do the tough guy thing, but it's not an act. I really feel like a tough guy all the time, okay? This is my brain on trauma, apparently. I just think I'm tough as nails 24/7 and cool, fine, whatever. Yesterday, I got humbled real quick because I had 2 procedures to do, following up with some other things, but the procedures just entailed me getting tubed from both ends. Did this way and that way. And I was convinced in my trauma brain that I wouldn't need a ride for this procedure. That I don't know. It is what it is. I went willy-nilly, didn't plan, I didn't know. And I had drank a big gallon of some thick liquid crap, and it's gross. Still debating on if it's worse than the pregnancy drink or not, because that one's bad too. But anyway, I did the prep, and I was like, I'm never doing this again in my life, ever. It was awful. It sucked. And when I got there, they were like, okay, who's giving you a ride home? I was like, this one. And no, they were like, you have to be whatever, you gotta be doped up for the procedure. And I was like, are you sure? Because nobody explained that part to me. And I'm guessing I was just supposed to assume that, but I also didn't have any medical care for over 10 years of my life. So, I don't know these things. And I was like, I already drank the gallon of the nasty thick water, and I don't want to have to ever do that again in life. So can we just get it over with and do it? I'm like, oh, ma'am, are you sure? That's crazy. Nobody does that. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm Mr. Tough as Nails, okay? I'm Mr. Tough Guy. Nothing phases me. Listen, I was humbled. I was triggered. I had a severe trauma response. Not there, but immediately after. Like, as soon as I left, I was not okay for the rest of the day. And I'm telling you this because my whole life, this tough guy act has worked because I've been by myself. I've been alone. And now that I have had years to heal, to make connections and find support, and I'm literally not alone at all in my life anymore. I have so many friends and so many mentors and so many people that I genuinely love and care about, and they all just fit into like a piece of my puzzle of my, what's it called, my village, right? And I wouldn't change that for the world. It's like a band of misfits, a band of like, everyone is so different and everyone fits into my life in a different way. And because I have built that for myself, I was able to handle my shit yesterday and be okay today and get up and hit the ground running. What happened last night, that's my business, right? But I handled it. And, when you're learning and dealing with trauma, sometimes you have a bad week. Sometimes you have a bad month. Sometimes you just have a shitty whole year, right? So the fact that I was able to humble myself and look for supports in the places that I needed. I mean, even with the connections that I've made, I was able to call and talk to my sister and have that bonded person telling me like, okay, go ahead, wallow, whatever, have a pity party, take you a shot, go get you a joint, but then you wake your ass up and you keep doing what you're doing. Like, get the fuck over it. And I'm not saying that that's what you need to tell everyone, but she knows that that's what works for me, right? So I love my sister, and I was able to call her and do that. I was able to go to my dojo and do my karate stuff and talk to my instructor because he's just like this genius person, and he's very compassionate and wise. And everyone that's at the dojo, it's like another village within itself, right? So me being myself and making the connections that I have, I've created these safe spaces where even if I'm not okay, I might be a little off my rocker right in this moment, my village has got me. And then, she'll be back to normal next week, or, this is what she needs right now. And it was just a kick-ass feeling to go through that, because I'm already got enough going on in life, and just recognizing my team and my village and my support. And thank you guys so much for being there for me. And for anyone that is building their village or is unsure of what I'm talking about whatsoever, my village is my family, my chosen family, and change that for the world, right? So here's to healing. Also, for anyone old enough to know the procedures that I'm talking about, yes, it sucked, and yes, I had a trauma response, but it was not as bad as giving labor, okay? Just giving my 2 cents as a mom, it doesn't touch it. So I don't want to hear that comparison ever again. Like, ever. Also, this is the new bear shirt. It is for sale on survivorswag.org. The words might be backwards right now because I am looking at myself, but it says, at least the bear would just kill me and eat me. I've seen worse, right? And then survivorsource.org. If you buy this shirt or the sticker or the hoodie version, all of the money goes to the survivor career community and what we are building within that. So just think about that when you are buying your next shirt or hoodie from anywhere, and maybe buy with us.